Peace, family. It's your brother Marc Lamont Hill. You're watching the Marc Lamont Hill official YouTube channel. Today, Israel's war on Gaza reaches day 206. That's right, day 206 of Israel's war on Gaza. As we cover it every single night, we make sure that mainstream media's failure to cover the whole story, that corporate outlets' commitment to obscuring the true roots and consequences of this war on Gaza are obscured. As they do that, we have to keep fighting. We have to keep spotlighting. We have to keep telling the truth as it is. Will the Bunny says, I hate the streak that we're on. That's exactly right. I do too. We've been covering this for 206 days, and every single day that we cover it is not a feather in our cap. It's a crisis. It's not a testament to our ability or our commitment. It's a testament to the forces of occupation, the forces of apartheid, the forces of genocide prevailing. And so we cover this because we have to. We absolutely don't want to. Anyway, we begin tonight's War on Gaza report with, I think, what's most important right now, which is the numbers. I want to make sure that you have a clear sense of just how high stakes this is. As of today, at least 34,488 Palestinians have been killed. Again, 34,488 Palestinians have been killed, and 77,643 have been wounded in Israeli attacks on Gaza since October 7th. Again, 34,488, 77,643 wounded. These numbers are stark, and of course, they stand in stark contrast to the revised death toll in Israel from Hamas's October 7th attacks, which stands at 1,139, with dozens of people still captive in Gaza. Let's cover these stories, man. These numbers keep going up. The death toll keeps climbing. Actually, we got a comment here from Laura Massameyer. Absolutely. Another 8,000 people sit under the rubble. The reason we don't count the rubble as far as the official death toll is because they haven't officially been rendered dead. But obviously, after months of laying under rubble, we can presume that our death toll of the uncounted is over 8,000, maybe closer to 10,000, which means that the overall number of people killed in Gaza so far is in the 40s. But until we get a firm verification, it's really important that I cover this with the official numbers. And that's why, for me, this is so key to say that 34,000 number rather than the $44,000 not dollar, 43,000 person number. And these numbers go up because of the persistent bombing. Israeli air and drone attacks have killed 3 people in the Nusrat refugee camp. It's also killed 2 people in Gaza City, bringing the number of people killed in Gaza on Monday, just on Monday, to 34. Can you believe that? Just today alone, Monday, at least 34 people have been killed. And Osama Hamdan, who I've interviewed before, and you can see my interview with Osama Hamdan on the channel, on the Marc Lamont Hill official channel. He said stopping the attacks against Palestinians is not generous. Israel has offered a 40-day pause in fighting over the demands for a permanent ceasefire. 40 days seems great unless you're on the business end of day 41 or day 1, right? Or day 0, I guess, when Israel will resume its bombing and also use even the slightest provocation as a pretext for reneging on the 40-day pause. So there's lots of reasons why Palestinians are suspicious of this. There's lots of reasons why Hamas is suspicious of this in particular. What else? U.S. State Department spokesperson says the ICC, that's the International Criminal Court, has no jurisdiction over Israel, as hardline Israeli ministers say that they will quit Prime Minister Netanyahu's government if he agrees to a truce in return for captives. So while you have the international community saying we need a ceasefire, we need to stop the violence, we need to stop the abuse of people, we need to stop using hunger as a weapon of war, all the things, Israel says no. It's not what we're doing. It's not what we're doing. And then when Palestinians get convinced, or when Israel gets convinced to do this anyway, Palestinians go, and I think rightfully so, stopping, pausing your imbalanced illegal war on us is great. But what's the long-term fix here? And that's a question we don't have a great answer to. Before we go, I just want to shout out all of the university students all around the country who are fighting, who are struggling, who are resisting, who are advocating for a better world and putting their bodies on the line, putting their reputations on the line, putting their grades on the line to get this outcome. Just please know that you are seen, you are felt, you are appreciated. Anyway, family, hit the like button if you rock with what we're talking about. Hit the subscribe button if you want to become part of our community. And of course, if you're so inclined, hit the join button and become a monthly paid subscriber to the Marc Lamont Hill official YouTube channel. We cover so much content. We do so much. We just need your support to keep the doors open, to keep the lights on, and to keep the product growing and maturing. All right, family. I'll see you later. In fact, I'll see you tomorrow.